Ego Ndi Enugu, a well-known tainted Guber candidate of PDP in Enugu State, Mba running helter-skelter for a presidential pardon. It's a well-known fact that whenever a fowl desecrated the land, it starts an imaginary race with the palpable fear that the land it so desecrated is after it. This is exactly the case of People's Democratic Party gubernatorial candidate in Enugu State, Barrister Peter Mba, who has a signpost of baggages as a well-known Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) patient for various degrees of crimes and shoddy deals both in public service and private sector. First, Mba was the only former finance commissioner in Enugu State who was arrested by Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for embezzlement of Enugu State local government funds in collaboration with his boss, the then former governor Chimaroke Namani, who appointed Mba first as deputy chief of staff and later chief of staff. Under the ignoble regime of Namani administration, Mba played a prominent role in diversion and misappropriation of public treasury. It is worthy to note that it's during the arrest and investigation of the Ibino-trained Owo criminal who is currently the PDP Guber candidate that Enugu State Ministry of Finance building was burnt down, which obviously confirmed to Enugu citizens that indeed Mba is a well-known criminal who alongside his boss former Governor Namani would stop at nothing to destroy any form of evidence to aid the anti-graft agency in the course of investigation. However, the evidence against Senator Dr. Namani and Mba was overwhelming and very compelling, as there was nothing to save the duo from spending many part of their lives in Kuje or Kirikiri maximum prison for this monumental fraud and embezzlement of public funds meant to provide basic amenities like provisions of clean and affordable pipe-borne water, health care facilities, payment of pensions and gratuities, etc. to the people and workers in the state by the dreaded Ibino administration in Enugu State led by Dr. Namani. Moreover, in 2015 came the plea bargain, and former Governor Chimaroke Namani with his hatchet partner in crime and criminality Barrister Peter Mba weighed the option between withholding proceeds of their loots from Enugu State Public Treasury and spending about 20 years in prison, or to part with some of these acquired properties, which include but not limited to OHA Motors, RainbowNet, Telecommunication, Ibino Housing Estate, Cosmo FM, some faculties from Renaissance University, Agbani, etc., which are all properties acquired with proceeds from their loots from Enugu State Public Treasury from the period Dr. Namani was governor of Enugu State between May 29, 1999 to May 29, 2007. Plea bargain simply means admission of guilty with a special arrangements which was constitutionally supported in Nigeria, and worthy to mention is that plea bargain in Nigeria have a special provision which emphatically stated clearly that whosoever entered into a plea bargain order would not be eligible to seek for election into office of governor of a state or for a senatorial election only unless after a period of 10 years the order of plea bargain was entered into by such persons. Clearly, it's this special provision was the major setback for the former governor Chimaroke Namani and Barrister Peter Mba, and from this constitutionally guaranteed provision, implications is that People's Democratic Party in Enugu State have lost the position of governor of Enugu State and position for senator of Enugu East Senatorial Zone, as the party have no candidate for the respective positions aforementioned. Currently, Mba is running against the Constitution of Nigeria 1999 as amended, and from investigation some northern elites are out to deceive and defraud him with the promise of a presidential pardon to give him the legal leeway to stand in for the gubernatorial election in Enugu State, and just like he is known in the state as Ego Ndi Enugu, he will surely part with huge amount of Ego Ndi Enugu in hard currency for this last-minute shopping at any slightest legal window of opportunity to be at the ballot come March 2023. However, just like Northerners knows how to swindle any Nigerian so desperate for power, many believed that even though Barrister Mba was taken to State House to see President Muhammad Buhari by a mirror of newly created Bicha Emirate Council of Kano State, President Buhari would never grant such legal pardon to a well-known tainted candidate who have already admitted his guilty by activation of plea bargain order by former Governor Namani. Mba and others entered into in 2015 for embezzlement of public treasury of the people of Enugu State. Further enquiry from those close to State House Abuja revealed that Mba just parted with not less than 250 million just to see Mr. President and made his precarious political condition known to President Buhari with an appeal for presidential pardon, as group of Northerners are given him all kind of assurance in order to drain him financially, as these men are so committed to movement of All Progressive Congress APC to all parts of Nigeria and would not be committed to any promise to a drowning Mba, who is now so desperate to get to occupy office of the governor of Enugu Enugu State in order to offset huge debt of $13 billion from Fidelity and Globus Bank borrowed by his oil marketing company Pinnacle and about $42 billion Amcon debt owed by companies associated by his boss, former Governor Namani. From the foregoing, people of Enugu State have implicit confidence that President Buhari, who have stood for the law, would not grant such wishful thinking presidential pardon appeals by the People's Democratic Party Guber candidate Barrister Mba, who is reputed as Ego Ndi Enugu. In other words, he is a well-known looter by people of Enugu State. No wonder even a song with his name Ego Ndi Enugu is everywhere. Kindly vote wisely is the message for the people of Enugu State.